What's going on, guys? Thanks for being here. Happy Sunday. That's it, Paolo. Shout out to Paolo, hashtag CrowFam. Thanks everybody for being here. I'm in my downstairs setup again at the moment. Just got some family staying, so apologies for the terrible backdrop. What's going on, guys? Thanks for being here. Happy Sunday. That's it, Paolo. Shout out to Paolo, hashtag CrowFam. Thanks everybody for being here. Sorry guys, I had my stream playing on another tab. Yeah, man. Yeah. I got an Argo, Jamie. I got an Argo, buddy. I did. Yeah, we'll chat about that. Alright guys, what's good? Thanks for being here. Again, sorry about the, I know the audio's a bit off and the camera's a little bit off. I'm just downstairs, but yeah, in probably 2 to 3 weeks I'm going to be doing this stream. Instead of at 10:30 p.m. for me, it's going to be more like around 5 or 6 a.m. because I'm going to be over in Thailand. So in fact, that's actually a lot better for me personally. It doesn't affect you guys because I'll be keeping the stream at the same time, 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, for everybody that's here, thanks for being here. I'm sorry that we missed out on last week, the Crow Show, but yeah, back again at it Sunday. And yeah, folks, really happy with how it's been going and the people that I've met through the streams and everything like that, and really appreciate all the likes and comments and things like that, and when people get busy in the chat. So this is definitely something I'm going to look at keeping going for the rest of 2023. So yeah, really appreciate you guys. So let's just start off tonight's stream by taking a bit of a general look at the overall market, just to get a bit of an idea of what has been going on lately. So as we can see here, BTC just slipping under that psychological level of $23,000. So I think, ideally we would have liked to have seen BTC closing above 23,000. Again, I'm not skilled enough to be able to go into any in-depth technicals on BTC, but I think as most of you probably know, that 20k, 21k, 22k, every 1,000 is just like a psychological level of resistance. I don't know why my cat's meowing. It's literally just after my cat feeds one of them, he always meows, so it sounds like I'm mistreating him. Sorry about that. So, but yeah, guys, look, generally, how are we feeling about the markets? Markets have been pretty good. As we can see, Ethereum's up 3.7 for the last 7 days, BTC up 0.3. And yeah, the markets are looking pretty good overall. Generally, we see a bit of a drop in the overall volume of cryptocurrency over the weekends, but for those of you that have been paying a bit of attention, volume has been pretty good over, I think, the past 2 or 3 weekends. So it's definitely a good sign. I definitely wouldn't say that we're sort of out of the woods yet and a sub 20k BTC is not on the cards. I'd like to say that we're, lock and loaded past 20k, but we never know. This is cryptocurrency, so it's always a little bit hard to sort of gauge. But if you got any questions, guys, comments or anything like that, also feel free to let me know in the chat. So let's move over and have a bit of a look at Cronos. Good old Cronos. Still haven't, worked out a bit of a time to get a big bag of Cronos yet. I think I'm probably holding, how much am I holding? It's pretty despicable. I haven't even got it. I think I've got maybe 20,000 CRO. So like a lot of you out there, I know a lot of you have a goal of 100k Crow. So Crow hit the dollar, 100,000 US dollars. That'd be pretty good, right? But, when all that's said and done, price of Cronos is looking pretty hot, down 3.7 for the last 24 hours, but we're just sitting up above 8 cents. And guys, the 30-day period, like a lot of other cryptocurrencies, it has been doing very, very well. 40% up, 38.3 according to CoinGecko, 5.8 up for the last fortnight, and flush to 0.0 for the last 7 day. And again, just a bit of slight bearishness, which is, pretty normal, I would say, in the market. So, guys, the thing is, there's a lot of fundamental things that could still happen. We talk about it every week, things like bankruptcies, for example, if Binance went down or something like that, that would send the market into a free fall. Do I think that'll happen? Probably not. And one of the main reasons is because I believe CZ is on, I don't need to know these facts in detail, but I believe he is wheedling his way into the US government, trying to get on their good side. He's trying to get a seat at the table, basically. He might already have one, behind the scenes. And basically, at the end of the day, plain and simple, these exchanges, these projects, the ones that get in friendly, get in bed with the government, hand them a little bit of, cherry off the top, they're going to be okay, and I've just got a bit of a funny feeling that's kind of what's going on with CZ at the moment. So I don't think that'll happen. As it goes for crypto.com, always going regulations first, developing their blockchain. They've got everything going on, guys. DeFi, NFTs, user-friendly application, the exchange. So a lot of reasons to feel excited about CRO for the rest of 2023. I'm personally not looking to really sell any CRO under $1. I think that's a bit of a goal that I've got for myself. So, but it really would be a case of just accumulation for me for the rest of 2023, see how it goes. And yeah, I wouldn't exit below $1, to be honest. I'd probably just hold. I see CRO for myself just as a bit more of a longer term hold, guys. So we'll just jump into the chat and see if anybody's here. Anybody's asking any questions. Jack Meek, what's going on, buddy? Is there a delay on the sound, is there? Shorty, what's going on, man? Yeah, actually, I didn't check my Bonks NFT. No, I didn't check it. Yeah, nice one. Welcome to the fam. Let's go, Argo. What's up, Sereno? Good to have you here, mate. Yeah, I haven't actually revealed my Bonks NFT yet, Shorty, so I'm too scared to do it. I'm pretty sure I haven't got a 1 of 1, just because I'm normally not that lucky, but you never know. We'll see. If it holds 22,800, I think there will be more upside to enjoy before more downside. Personally believe lows are in, but can see up back down 17.5 to 19k again. Yeah, it's pretty possible, man. It's definitely a possibility, that's for sure. Satoshi Anthony, thanks for being here, my friend. I love you, bro. I brought 3k off Crow. Nice. Bro, you look more like your daughter now. You've had a new haircut. Oh, cheers, man. Yeah. This is not the best light for it, but no, I have had a new haircut, yeah. For Justice, hello, what's going on? Nice. Nice little cyber cup in the DP there. Paolo, what you know about this? Jack Meek, what you know about this? What do I know about what, Paolo? What did you ask me? Oh, you're gonna type after, I see. Jack Meek says, I bought 1.5k of SVN and M share through MMF and 1k in VVS, hoping to buy around the same in Tonic and hold until the bull market. Jack Meek, yeah, good for you, man. I think with those kind of coins, I just gotta be honest, I say this every week when it comes up, they're not really personally for me. I did hold MMF, I was staking it with CRO on MM Finance, got burned there. Again, doesn't make the project good or bad necessarily. I just got in and got out at the wrong time. That's life. But what I would say is, look, they're just not really. It's not really a standout when we talk about M share, VVS, MMF. I don't know. They don't really stand out. I don't see enough utility. I know that's a really loose term that's thrown around, but for example, just to give you an example, one of the reasons why I hold GALA is because they have a plethora of utility. One of the recent utilities that's been included is, I think, 3 of their biggest games on the GALA platform. GALA is going to be not only the payout currency, but the currency that's needed to actually upgrade in-game. So that's important because basically it means the people that want to improve their games, right, given that these games are popular and successful on GALA, they're going to be needing to hold GALA, spend GALA, and it's not just going to be a case of getting paid out in it, right? And theoretically, hopefully, that could be a better way to sort of run the economy. So when we talk about play to earn, but again, that's just me giving an example of utility and why I hold GALA. I don't hold many projects, BDC, ETH, GALA, some Matic, there might be a few others, but it's not too many. I just don't see enough utility in VVS other than it just being a payout token. But correct me if I'm wrong. If there is specific utility and good reasons other than them being low market cap buy-ins, right? Because I don't count that because you can buy any low cap. Sorry to kind of shit on the parade, mate, but it's not really for me personally, those coins. But let me know. Give me a counter argument. We can chat about it. Because to be honest, I don't know a lot about a lot of the projects either. Only at surface value. Palo Farias, so this is this in the app, mate? This is a gentle reminder that in order to continue enjoying seamless transfers to your Crypto.com Euro Fiat, details will fail. You need to use your new virtual IBAN when depositing funds from your bank account. Please be aware the deposits made. Old bank details will fail. Yeah, Paolo, I connected my crypto. I'm here in the UK, and I connected my Crypto.com UK bank to my Fiat GBP on Crypto.com. But as for the EU one, I'm not sure, mate. I'd have to have a bit of a look at that myself. Thanks, Satoshi Anthony, man. You're an absolute legend. Yeah, no, she definitely is, mate. Definitely growing up fast. Definitely, buddy. Yeah, so we had a bit of a look at CRO, guys, and don't forget 569.1% up 4 years ago. Okay, I say it every stream, but it's something that really just kind of resets, I guess, that broader perspective on CRO as a longer term investment, guys. Okay, that's easily clearing 100% per year over 4 years if you held from the beginning. All right. Now, history doesn't always repeat itself, but we use history as a guide of how to manage risk and move forward when it comes to investing in crypto and all that. So, given everything that Crypto.com is, right, given its statistical positive performance over a 4 year period, which is coming up on quite a bit of time, that's pretty bloody impressive. So it wouldn't be unreasonable to suggest that if you bought CRO today, then you'd be getting an average of 100% for the next 4 years. So you can essentially make a 4x over the next 4 years. Very possible, possibly even more, possibly less. But at the end of the day, so long as there's not a bankruptcy or anything, it could be a good hold. But always get your targets in, though, guys. Always get your targets in. Always think about taking profits all the time, for real. Otherwise, there's always another bear market around the corner, and you will always get burned. So, just still sitting over here on CoinGecko, I thought we'd just have a bit more of a look at some of the actual Cronos ecosystem coins. Okay, so you can actually, you guys probably know this, but on CoinGecko you can have a look at stuff by their chain. Okay, so I just wanted to have a bit of a look at some of the top performance for the last 7 days. So Dogal on Mars. Now I don't know. Maybe someone can confirm if this is only on Cronos. Dogal on Mars. Maybe it is. I've heard of it, but I don't know enough about it. But that one's been performing pretty well. Hey, 31.5%. But is it only on Cronos? This Dogal on Mars? I got a funny feeling that it is, but I just can't remember. I could definitely be wrong. Okay. I mean, in any case, it's on the Cronos chain, isn't it? So I'm a Dogal on Mars. Join me and we will reach the stars. Okay. On Cronos though, or what chain? Don't even know. Oh, here we go. And ETH. Okay. Nah, so it's on ETH. It's not just specific. Crypto. Yeah, categories. So that's how you do it, guys. You get into categories and Cronos ecosystem. Yeah. One project that a friend of mine and I invested in off his tip, I think it was up and down and it's gone back up, was VNO. But this one, over the last 7 day period, has had a nice little run up, right? 56.8% up, really nice. But again, this is this is one of the projects that I'm invested in. I know, I'm not personally using, I don't know if DEX is the right word for what it actually is, lending protocol, whatever it is, I can't remember. But yeah, holy smokes, actually smashing that all-time high. That's fantastic to see. 0.6, So VNO, they had their release, I think, like a week ago, roughly. God, my head's just all over the place in terms of time zones. But yeah, we might check that out quickly on VVS. I'm not staking this personally, I'm just holding, and I'm going to tell you the reason why I'm holding this and I'm not staking. It's just personal insight, personal choice into why. So I think it was on the classic farms. Hold up. You can see how often I use this. Here we go, yeah. Pretty sure it's here. So, yeah. What was it called? Vino. Where's Vino? Okay, so, I mean, still not bad, you know, better than a kick in the bollocks, right? APR of 290.38%. Okay, we've got almost, we'll call it $400,000 worth of staked liquidity there, and there's going to be a combination of VVS and VNO. Okay, now, obviously, yeah, to stake, I think you're going to need a rough 50-50 split of VVS VNO. But again, I'm not really the biggest fan of holding any VVS. You know, the only time I've personally had VVS is when I was getting in rewards. I might then compound it for a bit, but I was always cashing out back into that currency that I was staking, and that currency I was staking at the time was Ethereum and CRO. And so, for example, I might get $50 worth of VVS in the payouts, $25 into CRO, $25 into ETH, reinvest that into the ETH CRO pool, continue getting, or compound that and continue getting more VVS just to cash it out. Because, yeah. But again, guys, you know, if someone knows any actual utility for VVS in the chat, then let me know. But when it comes to VNO, new project, you know, obviously the market cap's probably grown quite a bit now, but yes, I could get 290% if I had half VNO, half VVS of, say, I don't know, maybe $200 I invested, so not very much. But instead I just thought, you know what, I'll just have 100% of it in VNO and see if we can ride a bit of a pump up. Really just a bit of a gamble, and, you know, have a bit of a target, say. So really the target maybe would be coming in soon, but to be honest, knowing me, probably not. I'm probably still going to wait for another 10x before just losing all that money. The VVS Vino farmer's done us proud. I'm just a bit nervous, mate. I'm a bit nervous to hold too much VNO. I'm a bit of a wimp. Yeah. Jack Meek says, no counter argument. Yeah, but the thing is, Jack, you know, that's not good. You know, you should be telling me a reason why you should invest other than that they're low. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, man, there's a lot of projects that will probably go up, right? Yeah, but I also know that, you know, and again, I've been victim to this as well. You know, you buy something high and then you sell it low. But this is another thing that maybe some of you guys haven't thought about before. It's not always a bad idea to, you know, take a loss on something. Okay, sometimes the way I think about it is, so for example, what I did, you know, I invested in some MMF, that went down in investment, and I sold out at a loss, but I moved those funds into something else, into CRO, for example, because I just kind of wanted to get off what I thought at the time was a sinking ship, okay, being MMF. I don't know what, again, they made a bit of a comeback in price with the rest of the market, and I think Sereno mentioned that they got a new DEX thing going on, which I haven't checked out yet. Maybe we can check that out as well. But it's just, you know, I've been burned a lot, and yeah, it takes a lot for me to sort of, I guess, at least compared to how I used to be, it takes a lot more for me to get involved in a project when it comes to investment. So yeah, that's what I'd say. So yeah, VNO looking pretty hot, guys. This is one that I am on at the moment. We'll just have a quick look as well. I don't want to connect my wallet though. Actually, I think I can just do that. Do you know what? I can't be bothered. I just don't understand why it wants me to connect my wallet to check this out. Yeah, but essentially, guys, you know, you can wrap your CRO in here, basically, and you can get some okay rates. Nothing extravagant, but you know, that's kind of how it goes. Dogal on Mars, we checked that out. yeah, we weren't interested in that. So let's go over to DeFi Llama, guys. Take a bit of a look at the chains here. Okay. So I think Cronos is sitting up at 9. So not bad, you know, Cronos doing pretty well. We've had a 1 month change of positive 7.33%. But strangely though, compared to the likes of Phantom, Optimism, Avalanche, even Polygon as well, Arbitrum, PSC, in fact, all of the other, all of the other chains here, kind of insignificant. You know, even ETH, 21% change, 23 for Tron, 19 BSC, huge. Absolutely huge, but still, let's not take away from the fact they're well inside the top 10. But given all that, in terms of their volume, this is what's actually impressive, and actually what really matters, because this is kind of, you know, showing who's buying and selling, the amount of USD on that particular chain for that 24-hour period, last 24 hours. Look at that, 3.4 milli on Cronos chain. That's really good, because if you look at Phantom, 39 mil. Wait, no. Oh, hold up. I thought that was... No. I stand corrected. I didn't read this wrong. This is 39 million, 3 million. Okay. So, yeah. Cronos is still pretty insignificant. Yeah, no, I just saw the M at the end there. Wow, that's insane. But hey, like, it's a good sign overall. But, you know, it's... yeah, not doing huge volume. I mean, look at Solana here. Oh, no, Solana's still doing some pretty good volume. That is 3 million, isn't it? Yeah, 3.4 mil. No, Solana's doing good volume here. 39.74 mil. So, you know, the thing you got to understand about these folks is, you know, Cronos has got a lot of room to grow in terms of their DeFi. A hell of a lot of room to grow. You know, BBS, you know, when you got MMF being one of the top dexes, I don't know, you just know there's a bit of room for growth there. So in my eyes, again, just another bullish reason why it could be an idea, if you think that's a bullish indicator, to maybe grab some CRO. You know, they're the kinds of things that I'm looking at. Okay, that says to me that, yeah, it's a little undervalued, because the thing you got to realize is once Cronos here, once this chain gets up to 40 mil, right, that's going to be like around about a 10x from where it is now. You got to think about it like this. There's going to be more chains, more trusted dexes on the Cronos chain, more money coming in, more people staking that fixed supply of CRO. Okay, the more that supply is choked, theoretically, the value of CRO should go up. Okay, if that demand continues to grow. But really, what we need is good builders. You know, good open source builders, developers to just keep building good dexes that aren't going to rug pull, or or are going to do what they can to, I guess, it's hard, but try to mitigate rug pulls as much as possible. Very hard to do, I think, especially when it comes to a dex, but, at least try and make an effort. So that's what I would say. So yeah, pretty cool there, pretty exciting stuff. Okay. Jack Meek, I've not got Twitter, but I did hear something about a post from MMF on there about what's happening this year with the project. Yeah, I know they've made some updates and things, but I don't know. It's just there's a lot of good projects out there, and yeah, it's just not sure. It's not for me, at least not right now. Zarino says, I suppose the MMF DEX is good for traders, but the earn section API is complete nonsense. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Zarino. Yeah, maybe we can have a quick look now. The future is here. Fetch AI. What's Fetch AI saying, mate? Just talk to me about what that is. XRP is king. Yeah, I don't hold any Ripple, but nothing against it, just not holding. Yeah. So what's good with this new MMF DEX then? Maybe we just have a little bit of a peek at this, eh? What do you reckon? It looks like I'm tired, guys. I apologise. It's because I am, but I am doing my best. Yeah, just things have just been a bit hectic lately. Moving house, moving country, getting rid of stuff. It's not even the fact that we're moving country, but just getting rid of stuff and selling things, moving things around, and I'm literally also looking after the baby girl full time during the day, and then doing stuff like this or gaming in the evenings. So I'm just shattered. So sorry if I look like a bit of a mess. It will improve. So what's this? polymm.finance. Is this what it is here, Zarino? Maybe that's what it is there. I mean, imagine if it's the new DEX, then they'd probably have it there, right? Mad Mex. Okay, I'm sure this has got to be it. I got to say straight off the bat, you just, yeah, I don't know. It looks a little scammy, doesn't it? Not saying it's a scam, but newly launched decentralized spot and perpetual exchange. Trade up to 30x leverage. Oof. You want to be careful with leverage, Yeah, it makes me very nervous. I don't know if these statistics are true or not, but apparently 1.48 billion total volume traded. Sounds like a fair bit, or is this... What are they talking about here? Finance has the largest ecosystem in the DeFi space with its DEX, yield optimizer, NFT, algo stablecoin, and many more. Yeah. Look, if someone, I just don't know how this is gonna look. I don't know. So this is the live earn at the moment. So again, for me, this time, I'm personally not touching MMF with a 10-foot pole, but I'd be looking at the more stable ones. Something like this, for example, wrap BTC, USDC 14%, like that. That draws my attention a bit. This is like a stable coin trio for 7%. Matic USDC as well at 25.7. That's actually a very attractive one. That's very attractive to me. Again, I've spoken about this before though. It's like, can you trust the wrapped version of Matic on Cronos chain on MMF? I don't know. I do think it'd be a little naive to assume that there's zero risk in wrapping up your Matic and staking it on here. There's definitely going to be an element of risk or lack of understanding of what can really happen, worst case. So, for example, I wouldn't put all my Matic in there, but if I had $10,000 worth of Matic, I might think about putting like $1,000 worth of Matic and maybe $1,000 worth of USDC, getting that 25.7% APR. A lot of these APRs though, they don't always pay out what they say. Some do, but a lot don't. Like Uniswap, for example, I'm staking on Uniswap Shiba Inu with Ethereum. It's meant to be paying like, I think over 100%, but when I calculated it, it was nowhere near that, right? So I don't know where they get some of these calculations from or how it happens, but yeah, Matic USDC, guys, that looks good. I like that a lot. But again, they really end with these ones, right? 117% with an MMF Matic, and this, I'm sure it's happened to many people. It happened to me with MMF CRO. I got blinded. I got put into a hypnosis with this big APR and just thought, oh yeah, MMF, whatever, it will probably be fine, but it wasn't fine. It wasn't fine. And I know a lot of cryptos suffered. All cryptos suffered in the bear market, but MMF did suffer a lot. And so, you got to really ask yourself, well, MMF might be doing a little bit right now because we're in either an extended bear market rally, or maybe we're in some consolidation now after a bit of a bull run. I'm not sure. Is it the beginning of a bull market? I don't know. But whatever the case may be, how much can you really trust putting your money in MMF with Matic? Because the thing is, you might be attracted by this 117%, but in a day like that, MMF something can happen, some scandal or some bad news, FUD, whatever. Someone reputable on Twitter just does a tweet. It doesn't even have to be true. Do you know what I mean? That can tarnish that in a second, right? Which basically means that 117% APR doesn't mean shit. So you would have been better off just keeping it chill in USDC and wrapped Matic over here. If you trust the wrap, you know, if you trust having a wrapped on here, that is, it's up for debate. So MLP, I think, is like the new token or something. Again, I know nothing about this, guys, so feel free to enlighten me. But stuff like this, you know, wrapped ETH to USDC 7.7 APR, it's alright. It's not bad. WMatic to USDT 16.8. So it's nice that they have some of those in there. You know. Yeah. So we'll see, guys. You know, I just hope the intentions of MMF are good. I know they've got like a really responsive Telegram group that I was a part of for a bit. You know, it's hard to know with a lot of these anonymous developers and things, right? But I just hope their intentions are good. So I'm going to have a bit of a look at the chat, see what's good. That's Polygon MMF. Okay. Oh, I see. I use Crow MMF. That's the Poly version. They have Crow as well. Okay. The Poly version. Okay. Yeah, cool. XRP is king of BS. What's BS? Paul Gull, what's up, buddy? Thanks for jumping in, mate. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, good stuff, guys. So again, for those of you that just joined, apologies for the lighting. It's going to be better next week. Back in my normal arrangement. So yeah, what else is going on, guys? What else is going on? We're going to check out the Argonauts. Going to have a bit of a look at Atlantis. I don't even know what we call them. Planets, land, something like that. There was a lot of interest about Mad Hair Society. I don't own any myself, but yeah, a lot of you guys tend to get excited. I don't know if there's anyone excited about Mad Hair Society in the stream tonight. But yeah, we can get around to that, as well as a few other little bits and pieces if my internet actually ever wants to load up. Had a look at VBS, had a look at the farms here. That's all fine. Checked out DeFi Llama. Nice. Okay. So folks, I did pick up one Argonaut the other day. I don't even know. I can't even remember what number it is, but yeah, you know, I think, yeah, what was it? The Argonauts just had their little land or planetary drop. I was just too lazy to try and get involved in it, to be honest. It was just pure laziness. No excuse. I started doing the tasks, but then I just got bored. What's the floor price doing here? 900 CRO. Again, folks, I say this pretty much every stream about the Argonauts. I think, you know, this is definitely my style of artwork. I think it's very cool, very simple, very Adventure Time-esque. You know, I like it. It gives me, that's emotional, you know. I don't know how other people kind of feel about it, but you know, it seems, yeah, at the moment it seems like a very undiscovered project with what seem to be good intentions. Simple, plain, effective artwork that I enjoy, appeals to both genders, which is good, and hopefully multiple races too. And they've got a play to earn game coming out, which, you know, good on them. It looks cool. Execution is another thing, you know. Everyone likes to think they've got a good game coming out, but are their intentions really to create a good game, or are their main drivers money? You know, because you might stop and think, well, you know, everyone's thinking about money, especially when they're creating a game. But you know, when you actually, if you've ever met a software developer or a game developer in person and spoken to them about the game or some games they've created, you just know by the way they talk that they're genuinely in it for the passion, and they will actually make decisions out of emotion and passion that, from a monetary standpoint and a business standpoint, it doesn't make sense, but it's because they're super passionate about what they're doing. So the reason why I'm talking all that nonsense is because it would be cool if there was some game developers like that behind this play to earn game, and it's not just some people trying to slap something together essentially to, you know, earn some funds off this Atlantis NFT drop, you know, which obviously made him a bit of money. I don't know how much. You get what I'm trying to say there, you know. So I'm hoping they're in it for the passion, because that the thing is, me as well, being a YouTuber, you know, I go through a lot of emails, a lot of projects get in touch with me, and I just I delete 99% of the emails anyway, because they're just either scams or just total garbage, if I'm being brutally honest. But yeah, let's have a look, you know, let's see if there's any cool little Argonauts sitting on the floor, any good buys. We're still looking at, look at that, $9.99, it's looking about $1,000 buy. I kind of like the fuzzy bear mask guy. This is good, the eye mask, really cool. It got rarity of 5325. This one's pretty good rarity, 2863, pretty nice, pretty nice. Yeah, the art's really cool. I do like it a lot. Gives me a good feeling inside. I think Zarino was saying he had about 50,000 of these. He's got about 20% of the total supply of these. I think ideally I'd like to have about 3 of these. I've only got 1 at the moment. Looking to get another 2 in anticipation for the play to earn, and I'll probably get some planets as well. I need to kind of sit down and work out what I need to do in order to optimize that. The plain ones are really nice too, just with the plain overalls here. The aggressive red faded hair, like this guy, he's cool, he's nice. I really like the ones with lightsabers as well, but it almost looks like a lot of them have been snapped up, the lightsaber ones. Which is interesting. I like the zombie skin, it's cool. Ah, there's one. Right there. Yeah, great collection, great collection. This is one too, pretty nice. And then we got the Atlantis planets. Now, I think Zarino mentioned he got involved in this one, so good on you, mate, for pushing on. No excuse, I'm just a hopeless blob that just didn't have the willpower to do this. I don't know what's happened to me. But what's going on? I mean, I'm not really concerned, because, you know, if people the way I see it is, you know, if people made money on minting these, because I believe it was oversubscribed, then good on you. You know, if it was 100 CRO to get in on one and you've made, I don't know, a 9x on it, good for you. You know, I don't feel bad that I missed out on a hypothetical if it was. I'm just saying 100 CRO as an example. It's 890 now. Let's just call it 900. So be it. You know, I'm happy for you guys that made money, because the fact of the matter is, the way I see it, this is a pretty cheap buy-in. 890 CRO, you know, that isn't a lot. That's not asking a lot. And that's just me, because I'm used to throwing down, not right now, but when we were in full bull, I was throwing down between 5 and 10k sometimes on one NFT that I didn't know jack shit about. And it was terrible. It was not good. I don't feel good about that. I was a different man. So, you know, I'd like to think I've taken some scars with me for the next bull market. Sorry, we're already on CRO, yeah. So, what do we say? Like, it wasn't even 890 floor. That's peanuts, mate. For me, it's peanuts anyway. I mean, not peanuts, $72. Obviously, it's not nothing. I mean, it's a bit of money, but, you know, you're looking at a project like this on Ethereum, you could easily be looking at $300-400 minimum. So, something that Cronos NFTs do well. You know, keep things nice, cheap, affordable, gas fees, so and so. Right, that's good. $70. I'll pocket 3 of these at least. Again, I don't know if you need a minimum to actually play, like 3 or something like that. But again, the reason why I go with the 3, usually in a collection if I can, is because I might have 2 sell targets, and then I'll hold one if there's like a crazy bullish movement. Alright, so if I get 3 NFTs, first sell target, sell. Second sell target will be miles away. Right, sell if I hit that. And then the third one, I'll probably hold forever. You know, that's just kind of how I roll with it. But yeah, so I don't know if like, because this is of course pre-reveal. So I think it's pre-reveal, right? I mean, I don't think these are... Yeah, I'm sure there's people in the chat that know all the answers to this already. Traits, no traits. I'm just going to check in the chat, see if anyone's answered. I mean, I'm assuming it's pre-reveal. What's up, dealer Fro2495? You still staking CRO in the DeFi wallet? I'm not, mate. I'm not. Not because I'm not a believer anymore, but I just I'm not, just because I don't have much CRO at the moment. But I'm looking to change that. I'm definitely looking to change that up. Yeah, I knew it was about 15 Zarino. That's still pretty insane, mate, but good for you, man. That's such a nice collection. Really good. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I better try and snap up a few, eh? How many planets do you have, mate? You probably got 100. Gabriel, what's going on, brother? Big shout out to Gabriel, another moderator, along with Paolo and Zarino. And correct me if I'm wrong, Gabriel, but it looks like you have a new bad boy display picture, Loaded Lion, mate. And that he looks like an absolute beast. You're gonna have to show me what number your lion is, brother, and we can possibly check that out. Reveal 1 week from release date, which I think was Tuesday. Ooh, interesting. So shit. Wait, because today's Sunday. Damn. So Monday, yeah. So a couple days. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I might have to actually put that on my to-do list to grab some planets, to be fair. 15 bad boys getting nice rewards on minted. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, Zah, you'll have to send me a message and tell me. Is there a minimum that we need? A minimum in terms of planets to earn. I'd be interested to know that. But yeah, folks, definitely. I don't know. I'll see. I'll probably grab at least 1 or 2 pre-reveal, ideally, with the hopes of getting a rare, which I assume is just going to give you better earning potential or capacity in game. But after that, I might look at trying to snap up a couple nice ones off the floor. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Yeah, this is a tweet from this guy here. He's got quite a few planets here. Nice. That was Mad Hair Society. I'm not sure if anyone wants to check out Mad Hair Society or not. Got the loaded lines there. This was a collection that I think it just went off being live. The Extraordinary Whales Club. No, it kind of looked a little average. I'm not sure if anyone got onto that one or not. This is one that's upcoming, over the border. Yo Jin. Just a lot of volumes in terms of NFT collections and things like that. I don't really know how that one's going. This is actually probably a competition on the crypto.com Twitter that I probably would enter. So you guys should go ahead and do this one too, you know. Pumped to announce my partnership with crypto.com and defend my title at UFC 284. So I'm a massive fan of Alexander Volkanovski. Huge fan. He's versing Islam Makhachev, who I also am a fan of as well, but you know, got to back Alex because he's Aussie. Absolute G. I think he's 22 wins in a row. Absolutely smashing it. But you can win a pair of his gloves. I think you got to retweet and fill out a form. But yeah, I would highly recommend you guys. I'm actually going to copy this and just drop it in the stream, because if you guys can win this pair of gloves, either I'll buy it off you or it's going to be worth a lot of money one day. Alexander Volkanovski's gloves. So I would enter that competition, guys, for real. Let's share the love here. Let me know in the chat as well if any of you guys have been doing the superchargers on the app. I did a couple at the start, but then I just kind of backed off. There's one now apparently that's live with Ethereum. Stake CRO to earn ETH up to 16% per annum. 888 participants will get a 10x multiplier NFT. Okay, that's pretty cool. Loaded lines collectors stand a higher chance to win. Good. And again, guys, that's just a little example of at least some existing utility for a loaded lines holder. If you hold the loaded lines, you've got the Cyber Cub, which is essentially like an extra NFT airdrop, and also you, in this case, have a better chance of getting more rewards or getting one of these 888 10x multiplier NFTs just to get better rates for staking right on Supercharger. So it's really good to see the loaded lines being integrated in that way into the Cronos ecosystem. They are being treated like royalty, which is great to see. Really, really good to see. That's some MMF nonsense there. The minor moles as well is a collection I'm looking at. I think Zarino's trying to get me onto these too, as well as a couple of you guys as well. Again, yeah, I'm a fan of the art. I know you can get the perks on VBS. $178 floor, so it's looking pretty affordable with a pretty good traded volume as well. Almost $1 million US. Very, very nice. Very nice. So yeah, again, probably same thing with this one. I'd ideally like to try and get about 3 if I can. But yeah, I've said it a few times before. I'm a big fan of the CryptoPunk art, the pixelated retro artwork style. I think it's nice. Yeah, classic. The classic vibes for sure. Really good. We'll jump back into the chat, guys. I've got to get up at, goodness me, I've got to be up at 3:30 a.m. basically, because I'm dropping my my sister-in-law, so my wife's sister, at the airport because she's heading to Jamaica. So I'm dropping her at Heathrow Airport in the morning. So I'll probably only stream for maybe a little over an hour tonight. But going forward, guys, I'm always going to be keeping the streams to at least 1 hour, but probably between 1.5 and 2.5 hours, just depending on what we're covering, what's going on, that kind of thing. But the start time's always going to be more or less the same. But yeah, and I really appreciate you guys jumping in the stream, and if you just want to give back, little way you can give back, it's really easy, just hit the like button. And for those of you that maybe are watching the stream for the first time, just know, I've been a CRO OG from the very start. Crypto.com was the first kind of content I ever started making on my YouTube channel in sort of, what year did I start? 2020, just started COVID. Yeah, sorry, but I started investing in Crypto.com, in MCO from the very start, and got a card and everything like that. So I've been here for a long time, been through the ups and downs, but overall it's been a great journey, and I'm very grateful for Crypto.com, and I am an official ambassador as well. It's not as good as what it sounds. Basically, just get slightly better percentage perks if people sign up with my referral link to the app and things like that. So yeah, guys, I've been a part of the CRO army for a long time. I'm going to be here for a long time further, or at least until they go bankrupt. Hopefully that never happens, folks. But again, we'd be naive to think that it's not possible. So yeah, we'll get back in the chat. We'll have a look and see what's going on. Thanks, Zarino, for letting me know about all that. The pre-reveal data, excellent. Yeah, that's exciting, man. I hope you get some rares, brother. I hope you get some rares. Gabriel's got his new loaded line 453. Okay, we'll check out some loaded lines. Michael Leith, what AI coins are good? Michael Leith, don't know, man. I got to be honest, I have not really been doing a lot of research into altcoins lately, or for a long time. Just kind of bores me, to be honest. I've been really into the NFTs for the last year, to be honest, and just like the main coins, BTC ETH. Well, for me, BTC ETH, GALA, CRO, Matic, things like that. But when it does come to AI coins, yeah, look, I'm not sure. I mean, to be fair, I invested in an AI coin called DBC, Deep Brain Chain. It was in the Neo family on Neo blockchain. I don't know if anyone remembers that, but that was my first ever ICO experience. I'll never forget it. I invested $900 in Deep Brain Chain in late 2017, and it got up to like $16,000 like on the market release. I can't remember what market it released on. Might have been Binance or I don't know. But basically, I invested $900, and like a month later, it was worth $16,000. I took absolutely no profit because I just didn't know what I was doing. But yeah, so that's all my experience for AI coins. I think it was a rug pull in the end. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not sure, mate. I'm not sure. I'll try and maybe have a look into some. What's happening with the Crow cards now? Mate, I don't even know, man. I never bought Crow cards. Probably nothing. No, I don't know. I don't know, mate. I don't know. Drop a link for the Crow cards. I can check them out. Gabriel 453 is your lion. So we'll take a bit of a look at some loaded lions, guys. If there's any other projects, NFTs within Cronos that you guys want me to take a bit of a look at, then let me know in the chat. But we'll check out Gabriel's loaded lion. Hopefully we can just do a little search. Why am I not doing that right? Yeah. 453, I just type in there, right? Search by name or description. Yeah, yours was number 45. You said 453, didn't you? Pretty sure you did. Yeah, 453. Alright, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Where is 453, man? There it is. Very nice. Lovely rarity as well, Gabriel. 3,786 rarity, fantastic. It looks great, man. We've got beautiful, aggressive red background. And yeah, great vibe. Really great vibe. I think the zombie skin with the red eyes, and you've obviously got the Japanese demon mask or whatever. Very aggressive fit. Very aggressive. Yeah. Definitely one of my favorites, man. I think you've done really well picking this up. The theme, it just all works. It all just matches. Zombie demon mask. The black contrasts the red really well. I'm a big fan. For sure, buddy. This is a top 5 line aesthetically for me as well. And as I said already, really good rarity too. Great job. Really nice job. Love that. Let's look at some floor lines, guys, that maybe are holding a bit of value. This is what I love about the loaded lines. You know, the floor price doesn't tend to drop much lower than $1,600 US, so really good when we compare it to a lot of other NFT collections. Really good. And, you know, I'm more of the thought process of, you know, yes, I could be buying a whole lot of random NFTs, and that's also fine. But the way I'm kind of feeling now, there is room for some random NFTs, like newer ones and things, but I'm kind of more focused on saving up to try and get myself like a second loaded line instead. Okay. Just because I feel like, you know, loaded lines have reached a point where they have already proven a lot. They're continuing to grow. There's great stuff happening for them, and you know, why wouldn't I want to get more exposure to that? Let's see if we've got any good deals on the floor. This one's a pretty good rarity on the floor, guys. 3,380. We've got a Bruce Lee skin. Like the hat. The only thing I don't really like is the blue mask on this one. Not a big fan. Oh, that's not on the floor. I'm an idiot. I've still got this. Still got this here. This is the floor. Right. Yeah, this is the floor here. Still got a couple of good rarities on the floor, I think. Hold on. Wait. Yo. Oh my word. I thought I was tripping out because he looks a little similar to your guy there, Gabriel, but just not as good. I like that. I do like the hat though. I'm a big fan. I don't think the Ray-Bans work really too well. But yeah, good rarity. I kind of like the fresh pink. I've got a bit of bias towards the Bruce Lee. Decent rarity, 3,785, but I don't really like the line too much. $5,006, this guy's pretty cool. Ooh, here's a pretty good one here, guys. 1,674 rarity rank, right on the floor there at 1,800 US. Not on the pure floor, but a slight elevation from the ground, but could be worth paying a little bit extra. I'm not really feeling the aesthetic too much, but you know, he is rare for whatever reason. Nice, guys. So Gabriel, yeah, big shout out, man. Gabriel, your line's great, brother. So good. Really nice. It's fire for sure. Jack Meek, sorry, I mean the CRO Visa card spent £3,000 for basically nothing. Oh, sorry, brother. Sorry. I thought you were talking about an NFT. I feel you. Update me, Jack, with what's going on right now. Because I know, you know, again, I haven't looked into it recently. I know that the rates were slashed. That was something that happened a while ago. But what's going on now? Have they been slashed again? I can only imagine the benefits have gotten worse. But to be fair, though, you know, they always kind of insinuated that that was going to happen. I have to give them that. I mean, it wasn't super direct or anything, but, you know, I think it was to be expected that these card rates were never going to be forever. As for myself, mate, yeah, I've said it a few times, but yeah, I don't have a card stake. I haven't had one for a while. Yeah. But yeah, guys, so, you know, let me know if there's any other Cronos projects you want me to check out, anything like that. And yeah, I can let you know. What I think. See if there was any big sales recently. This one's nice, 1.8k. $2.1k. This guy is pretty groovy. Yeah. That's one thing, guys. You know, they've always got sales. You know what you're going to see, like, depending on how long you've been in NFTs. But if you look at most of the collections, you know, first of all, it's really hard for a collection to actually get the ball rolling when it comes to a drop in terms of it being oversubscribed. If they can do that, then that's something, but that's only stage one. Stage two is then to have an effective secondary market in terms of sales volume, which rarely happens, but if it does, that's step two check, right? But then there's like a period of time, I don't know, let's say it's a year. Loaded Lions have just done this so well. You know, they've got that consistency of sales. People are excited about it. They're trading in and out. Okay, it wasn't just a 1 or 2 or 3 month fad and then people are bored of the collection and on to the next one. No. You know, that's why when I see these fluctuations of the floor between 1.5, 1.9 to 2k floor, I don't give a shit if it went down to 1k. If it did, great. I'd try and get my CRO coins and my stable coins together to definitely try and snap up another one, because, you know, the way I feel about Loaded Lines is it's like the BTC. You know, it's not like BTC obviously, but in the risky asset class, be it NFTs on Cronos, it's your BTC bet there, if that kind of makes sense. Okay, and I definitely, you know, have exposure to this asset class, NFTs. So it's one of the more secure investments in my mind. You know, based on everything, and just based on stats, guys. Based on stats. 50.8 million USD traded volume in a year, or a bit over a year, I think now. But still, that's boss, mate. That's good, It's really good. The floor price is solid on a collection with 10Ks. It's your stock standard traditional 10K amount. And the unique ownership's not bad. 43%. It would be nice to see that up at least 50, but to be fair, that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. And I think that was something that I didn't like about the Argonauts, is that the unique ownership was very low. Just have a quick look at that again. Argonauts. I think that's them there. Yeah, that was one big. I think was it Argonauts? Yeah, that's quite a big criticism. That's pretty low. 1,644 for a 9K collection. It's a little low, I want to see that really up at least 3K. Because it's just better. It's better if more people can be involved, and it just means that less chance of aggressive pump and dumps, which may not reflect well on the project. Again, this is just, these are just my opinions, guys. Sorry, guys, just dropped my earpiece on the floor. I just don't want the cats to nibble it up, but I'll grab it in a bit. Yeah, so that's one criticism of what I'd have for the Argonauts, but yeah, I still like them though. Let's jump back in the chat, see if you guys are saying much. Jack Meek says I think Spotify and Netflix rewards are gone. Oh, that sucks. And I don't think we get any cash back. No way. Can anyone else clarify this? Do you guys not get... Who's got a card stake? Do you not even get cash back now? What's the current status of the cards? Let's look this up. Surely just off the main website. Guys, just give me literally a minute or maybe less. I just got to find this bit of... this little earring. I found it, guys. I found it. I just got to put it in my actual ear. 2 seconds. Mate, they're taking the piss if they've taken if they've taken away the benefits completely. Because then what benefits are left? It can't be. There must be some form of cashback. Product, metal card. So according to this, you can still get up to 5%. I'm assuming that's with the Demon Black. Alright, what's the go here? What's the go? Okay, so I would have been on a Jade Green. Crow rewards 2%. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, well, 3% for Icy White. The Crow stake required. Oof, it's just... I mean... Look, guys, the thing is, right, let me tell you this, okay? There's two different ways you can think about this. Alright? The first thing is you can say, that's bullshit, because why would I invest 35,000 euros to get 3% Crow rewards just to have a shiny card to say I'm a part of this fancy Frosted Rose Gold Club, and just so I can tweet about it and get 3%, when you know full well that you could just, there's other places you can get more than 3% on your money, for example the Defi wallet. So if you think about it from a logical standpoint, it doesn't make any sense in my mind, and that's why I took it out of my Jade Green. Okay, but on the other hand, people locking up CRO, especially 35,000 euros worth at a time, that's kind of good for your Crow investments if you want Crow to go up. locking that CRO up. It can't be traded. It's locked up for, I think it's 6 months, right? Locked up for a 6-month period. I don't know if it's changed. No, it's the same. 6 months, guys, right? That's good. It takes that supply off the market. So if you keep getting that increased demand, okay, your CRO bag is going to pump. And then another thing I would say is, you know, they're modest numbers here. You got to understand, if they're giving out too many rewards, the company's going to go bankrupt. Okay, so whilst I do think it's a bit shitty, I don't hold anything against them for it, because I think there's probably still, you know, there's more good that can come out of this. And because at the end of the day, you know, there's going to be a lot of people that still hold these cards. They still grab a card anyway, even though it's probably better just to stake that amount of money, right? Which is, again, that's still good, because I said to you, like, you know, if I had 35,000 euros worth of CRO, I'd just chuck it in the Defi wallet, for example, or wherever on EVS. I'd probably spread it out a bit, get the rewards that are probably going to beat 3%. And remember, that's 3% cash back, so you have to spend to get that. It's not just, you're not just getting 3%. And I don't even know, do we get the interest? Because I don't know if there's let's just have a look at the benefits. Yeah, in a nutshell, guys, you know, I've got no intentions of getting a card again. I just don't see the point. As in, like, a card stake. I still have my Jade Green and I use it, but I don't have any stake. It's just working as the free Midnight Blue. But let's have a look. Oh my word, look at this now, capped. Damn, so now... Okay, so if you're Indigo and Jade Green, first 6 months Spotify, first 6 months Netflix. Yeah, they really capped that. Lounge key, you don't even get a guest. I'm sure you used to get a guest. Might be wrong about that, but... Yeah, wow, so they're really, like... And you know what, guys? Yeah, that kind of... You know, it does kind of suck, but... They got a business to run, and, you know, so in my mind, so long as the saving that they made from the cutback on this, they're reinvesting that money correctly in order to grow the business, strengthen the foundations, right? Hire new good people to do good shit. That in turn is going to be good for CRO price long term, and that makes me happy if I'm holding CRO bag. Do you understand? So, you know, and that's a really important little lesson. You know, I think a lot of us can it's very easy in crypto to get caught up with the shiny objects and just kind of, you know, yeah, you just really think about something and how it could possibly have an effect based on statistics, evidence, data. Yeah. So it does suck, but again, they're not just... Crypto.com not about their cards, you know, they're doing a hot heap of stuff now. You know, the debit cards used to take the spotlight, they don't anymore. They don't. So, you know, that's my opinion on that. But it's not like there's, I mean, as far as I'm aware, there's not like there's many other cards that are offering rates that are so much better. I heard Plutus were doing some good stuff, but their customer service was a nightmare. So I eventually got my KYC done after ages, but read some bad reviews, had a bad experience myself. So they want you to put like 20 euros in to activate your card. And it's not like I'm scared about losing the 20 euros, but it's more about how's it going to be later if I have a problem and your customer support is like non-existent. That's another thing, you know, Crypto.com in the early days, customer support was dog's ass. But now the customer service on Crypto.com, it's pretty good. You know, usually they get back to you within a couple hours. You know, let's jump in the chat here. I think I'm going to wrap up this stream fairly soon, guys, just because I do have to get up early and I need to be a responsible father and husband. I think Spotify, Netflix rewards are gone. Well, according to the website, Jack Meek, you do still get some cash back, but at only 2%. I think you said you were on the green tier. For Justice, Wish members in the United States could participate in supercharger events. Yeah, man, you know, US, man, they got a lot of restrictions, don't they, when it comes to these kinds of things. It's just the way it is, man. Just move, leave the country, man, go somewhere else. Supercharger's a funny one. It looks appealing, but trying it out for a while, the API is terrible. It is, Zarino. It's pretty crap, man. I don't use it personally. I've tried it ages ago, but yeah, there's better places, man. There's better places. There really, really is. My Spotify came out yesterday and I got nothing back for it. Yeah, Jack, I mean, I'm assuming you've had your card for over 6 months, in which case that's probably why you're not getting any cash back on the Spotify anymore. They stopped Spotify like last July, same as Netflix, yeah. Again, guys, you know, that's just the way it goes. You know, that's the way it goes. More people getting cards. They can't give free Netflix out to everyone, you know. So I'm okay with that. You know, I'm not cussing that. I think it's okay. You know, I do. I think it's all right. So yeah, that's what's good with the cards, guys. I don't know if there was any kind of like trending stories that we might have missed that are on the blog here. What's this all about? Studio Dragon, what's that? An NFT thing. AI generated content like ChatGPT. Don't know what this is. Studio Dragon, what's this all about? Collaboration with K content companies to support the entry of Korean culture and arts into the global market. Crypto.com signs MOU for NFT collab with Studio Dragon as their first project, with two companies will release the and collaboration edition. It's not even written correctly. Sigh. Yeah, useless. Bloody stupid. Very stupid. Can't make those spelling mistakes, guys, especially on your own blog. Right, guys, I'm going to leave it up to the chat. I'm going to give you guys like a minute or so if you've got any Cronos projects, Cronos NFTs you want me to check out, anything like that. And yeah, and I'm going to shoot off after that. But yeah, look, guys, if you've been watching for the last minute, 5 minutes, for the whole hour, then, you know, bless you. Really appreciate you being here. You know, really enjoying doing this stream every single Sunday, and really looking forward to getting on with it when I'm over in Thailand and I'm getting up early to chat with you guys. It's going to be really good. I'm going to have a nice setup. Audio is going to be a lot better. Soundproof room. It's going to be decked out. Lighting. I'm fully aware that I'm leaning over to one side in the camera and it just looks really unprofessional, but it's because my microphone's over here because I don't have my proper mic handle connected right now. But yeah, guys, really appreciate you being here for all of that. You know, I really do. And yeah, we're definitely going to keep this going longer term. Nice one, guys. Okay, well, looks like I'm just staring into space. If no one's got any other projects or anything they want me to check out, if any of you guys want to go back and check out the stream from the start, it's really easy to do it. Just go to my channel. All my Crypto.com Crow Show streams, they're going to be in the live section of my channel. Okay, so you can literally go ahead and just check that out. Okay, from the start, if you want to go back and check it. It's not going to be time-stamped or anything like that because, yeah, I just can't be bothered. But it's all going to be there. And yeah, folks, if you haven't liked the video yet, make sure you like the stream. Really helps just kind of spread it out to more people, which is what I'm trying to do. But yeah, really appreciate all of you being on. I can see I've got 13 people on the stream at the moment, which is really cool. And yeah, I just want to keep growing this one, guys. Quickly as well, I will just mention my competition. I'm hoping to hit 15k subscribers this year. It's really weird, like my first year of YouTube I went from 0 to 10k, and then the second year I barely hit 11k, but now my growth has started to pick up a bit more again. That's kind of really up in the air. I've been a little inconsistent with my content creation as well though at times, so that could also be to blame, undoubtedly. But basically this is my competition here as well, guys. Essentially all you need to do is retweet this, tag one friend, follow my Twitter, sub to my YouTube, like this tweet, and comment. Make sure you do comment, guys, okay? Otherwise you're not going to be entered to win. Hashtag CRO Show. So basically I'm giving away one First Frontier Dune land plot, which I personally think could easily get to a value of 1 Ethereum in a year's time. Very possible that could happen. It's when I hit 15k subscribers, guys, so I'm going to copy that, drop that in the chat as well. I know probably a lot of you have already jumped in this competition, but for those of you that haven't, make sure you jump in that competition, guys, if you want to get some NFTs. What time will it be now when you're over in Thailand? Well, mate, I think it's going to be pretty early morning. I'll check for you, brother. 6 or 7 or something? Yeah. So it's 7 a.m. 7 a.m. So that's actually not too bad. Like well, let's just say it's 7 a.m. midnight now. So an hour and a half. 7, 6, 5:30. Yeah. So I'd be starting at about 5:30 a.m. It's fine. I actually much prefer getting up earlier rather than staying up too late. Yeah. Anyway, guys, look, yeah, again, thanks so much for being in the stream. Make sure you smash likes if you enjoyed it. CRO Show episode 8, signing out. Next Sunday, 5:30 Eastern Standard Time, we'll be doing the CRO Show again every single Sunday. I hope to see you here, guys.